Joining us now to continue our conversation about why so many Americans are going broke is Lance Roberts with Street Talk Investors.
Lance, thanks for coming in.
Hi, nice to be here.
Now, you give financial advice for a living. Tonight, you'll be dispensing it for free. Can't beat that. What do you counsel your clients?
Well, there's a big difference between people that are investing in the market and then a lot of kind of the general public as a whole. Most people are carrying an inordinate amount of debt, and so the advice that we give to everybody, no matter who it is, and we help a numerous number of people through our website and through our radio show that we do every day, is talking about how to live within your means. And if you want to build real wealth, and if you want to be wealthy, a lot of people, they have this attitude of, oh, I can't get there because, I just work a 9-to-5 job and I can never be wealthy. The secret to wealth, if you talk to anybody who lived through the Great Depression, is just saving money, living below your means, and not losing it. The problem is today a lot of people have speculated in the market, have lost a lot of their earnings, which has set back their ability to save for wealth.
Well, we're talking about, why Americans are going broke, and spending is, of course, a major cause. Folks, it's just a simple formula, are spending more than what they're bringing in. When you're advising your clients, and we're looking at, the global picture and how we are as a nation and right here in Houston, how can they get out of that cycle of spending more than what they have?
Well, the best thing to do is to learn to pay yourself first. The one thing that most people have not done in their life is the dollars come in the door. You work hard for your money, you work all day for it, the paycheck comes in, and life has this really nasty way of just eating up everything you bring home. It's the refrigerator goes out, the air conditioner breaks, the car leaks oil, and that happens. The problem is people don't pay themselves first. You work hard for your money, learn to pay yourself first. Save for your 401k first, fund your Roth IRA, save some money in the bank, then live on the balance. Normally we set guidelines of between about 30% of what your gross income is, save that every month, live on the balance. And that way, after you pay yourself, you can spend every nickel you have, but you can't use any debt to go beyond that.
Well, Lance, as you well know, most Americans just figure that there's never enough money to go around, and many people just sort of give up because they figure that it takes money to make money, and they figure, I don't have any money, so they just think it's hopeless. It's not hopeless?
No, it's not hopeless at all. This is the whole secret to building wealth, and if you talk to anybody that actually has wealth, they'll tell you they worked hard for their money, they saved it, and they were very conservative in the way they lived. They lived below their means. There's a great book called The Millionaire Next Door, which talks about the people that live right next door to you that have $1 million. They live in an ordinary house, they drive a 5-year-old car, and they save most of what they earn. It's not impossible to build wealth. You just have to be disciplined about doing it.
Lance, last question for you. For all those folks who may think that as they get older or at some point in their lives that
they're going to run out of money.
Right, or that the government may come and help save them. What's your theory on that?
Look, governments are doing the absolute wrong thing right now for the economy. They're trying to spin their way out of a recession. This recession is very different than any other recession we've had since post-World War II. This is the first recession since the crash of 1929 where we've been deleveraging both household as well as federal and national debt. It's a different cycle. This is the same kind of idea as trying to get out of credit card debt by getting more credit cards. And until we stop that, we're going to have real problems going forward in terms of just having enough interest money coming in through income tax payments to service the debt that we have. So depending on the government to bail you out, we have a $40 trillion unfunded liability for Social Security and Medicaid. We've got $14 trillion worth of debt as of next year. This is going to be a real hard problem to service, and in fact, we're going to see more entitlements cut most likely in the future rather than increase. Don't depend on the government to solve your retirement. Do it yourself.
A lot of tough decisions to be made.
Absolutely.
Lance Roberts, thanks so much.